What's going on, everybody? It's RPG Zeke here, coming at you with another video of Topdeck Tales. This time, I'm joined by my long-lost brother-in-arms, ScrubLorde from Main Deck Masters. How are you, Jacob?
I feel like it's been so long since we've sat down and done stuff because life do be getting in the way.
Life and game changes.
Yes, game changes.
Game changes. So, for those that don't know, Battle Spirit Saga officially had its end of service announcement, so we're no longer getting any more of that. So what I've been doing is just pedaling along best I can with the same game I've been playing. And, yeah, now that I finally got my Gundam cards, which I just got 2 days ago, and I was like, all right, cool.
You're doing unboxing videos, and he's already posted an unboxing video or two by the time this comes out, so make sure you go watch those.
Yes, please. And then also make sure you check out the Main Deck Masters channel. Watch, it's just going to be us constantly giving shout-outs to each other's channel on my channel.
No, watch Main Deck Master. No, watch RP. Just put us both on. If you have two monitors, just put us both on, one on each monitor.
At the same time, so the audio mixes.
At the same time, exactly.
That's the preferred way to watch the channel.
Exactly.
No, so yeah, because I kind of been staying away from it, and the reason I wanted to do these episodes before we get into, like, matches is I technically don't know the appropriate turn order or strategies when it comes to the Gundam trading card game. I loosely played a couple matches, and I was like, cool, this is fun. That's what I was testing it for at first. I was like, am I going to get involved in this game? Yes. Okay, cool. Then I know I'm going to get involved. I'm committed. I will wait until my product shows up, because thankfully, I was one of the few individuals that was able to get several boxes from P Bandai directly, and I didn't have to buy secondhand or anything like that, so yeah. I got to avoid that whole mess. But knowing what I know now, I'm like, cool, I gotta start making content because these boxes finally arrived at my doorstep. Did the unboxings, did them all in a day that I'll have a weekly release, and then I hit up Jacob like immediately after. I'm like, hey, I just put together this really cool visual that people are able to see now on the screen. It does animate, so as we're going through and kind of doing turns, the counter at the top will change turn order, and then as we lose shields, which is this game's life, that will also animate as well. And this is what I did for like 7 hours yesterday. What's going on, guys? It's RPG Zeke here from the future. You will notice very early on the sides do not animate. I was so excited to learn this game with Jacob, ScrubLorde here, that I forgot to hit buttons on everything until much later in the video. You will see other videos that were recorded this same day in other segments throughout the channel, and at those times I do remember to hit the buttons, so please forgive me. This is just a little editor note I'm dropping in here. Continue enjoying the video. But I got it all done, and it looks sick.
It's true, he did. And he DM'd me the entire time.
I was sending screen grabs to Jacob like constantly. I was like, all right, man, check this out.
It was beautiful. It's way better than my setup.
I even did like last minute changes. I put up, if you don't know, you can check out and become part of the community over at the, I would say it's practically the main Discord channel for the Gundam trading card game.
Yeah, basically at this point.
I'll have a link down in the description down below, but I also put a poll in there asking if people heard audio effects when they're playing the Gundam trading card game. So for example, when you take damage, do you hear a sound effect of a Gundam getting blasted or anything else like that? And so, well, majority of the people on that poll, which I only left up for a couple of minutes, said yes. And so I was like, all right, cool. When I hit buttons, things will make a noise. And I
Press button noise happens.
Yeah. And I was like, all right, I'm going to put that in here. So I hope you guys enjoy the visuals as Jacob demonstrates to me his patience of a saint as he teaches me the Gundam trading card game. So, all right, Jacob. I got the deck shuffled. Okay. I got dice. I got my resources, my shield. What do we do first? Because do I set my shield? Okay, we roll.
No, we roll.
Okay.
And determine high roll.
I got a 1.
Oh god, you rolled 1 dice, you weirdo. I got a 3.
All right.
So now I determine whether or not I want to go first or second. Okay. I'm going to give you second, because in this game, going second is typically better, because you get the EX resource.
So I'll
start with the EX resource, because the EX resource counts as a level. So you're going to start at level 2.
Cool. So I got this started, representing I'm the second player.
Yep. And then we're going to draw 5 cards.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So how does mulligan work in this? If I don't like
I'm
my
gonna
hand?
show you because this hand is hot ass. I'm gonna put it at the bottom of my deck and draw
Okay.
5 new cards.
Okay. I'm gonna keep.
Okay, and since you're keeping, once you're post mull, then you set your 6 shields.
Okay, and then I go from the top, and I just lay.
I go from the bottom to the top.
Bottom
You can
to
go
the
from
top.
top to bottom, however it works.
Because there's no rule on how that
Correct.
needs to be
It
laid.
doesn't
As long as you
no.
take 6 from the top and get those 6 over
Yeah,
here.
as long as you're pulling from the same if you start pulling from top to bottom, you have to keep pulling from top to bottom.
Gotcha.
If you start pulling from bottom to top, you have to keep pulling from bottom to top.
Got it. Makes sense. And then the other cool part about this game is that not only do you have the shield, you also start with kind of like a HP sponge that's got to get hit and knocked out first before
you like an
these shields are
overshield.
touched. Yeah.
Yeah, like an overshield or something, the
So
EX base.
We have this new card compared to other Bandai trading card games. This is called a base. So this kind of lays in front of all your shields. Once this is taken down, which has 3 hit points, then we start chipping away at shields. And shields are representative of only 1 hit point, so they don't have any more.
Exactly. So this game plays pretty similar to both One Piece and BSS, in a way like to One Piece and like Fusion World, because everything happens in the main phase.
Mm-hmm.
There is no battle phase.
Mm-hmm.
But the difference is we don't have any leaders or anything like that. So you can attack and then play a card, then play a base, etc., etc.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm going to look at my hands. This is
Better?
somewhat better.
All right.
So everything happens in the main phase, but then you also have the action step. So if I attack, you can decide whether or not you want to block if you have a blocker. And after that, we do an action phase, which is basically the flash timing window in Battlefield Saga, where defending player gets to play an action, and then it passes to the attacking player. And then if both players pass, it goes back and forth. If both players pass in succession, it ends.
Got it. Understood.
But the difference here is that there's also an action window at the end of each player's turn.
Got it. Okay. That makes sense. I follow. That tracks.
All right, so I'm going to start. I'm going to gain my resource, draw a card, and just pass because I have no turn 1 plays at level 1.
So I'm going to get my resource, and then I'm going to draw a card, right?
Correct.
Okay, so I get my 6th card. And then there's a max hand size to this game as well, right?
10. If you end your turn with more than 10 cards, you have to discard down to 10.
Gotcha, understood. Okay, so I've got 2 resources technically. I got my EX, and then I have my normal resource. So I'm level 2 is what I'm at right now with these 2 represented. Understood.
Correct.
So what I get to do is I can tap 1 resource, play Zaku 2, which is a 1/2 unit, and then this game does have summoning sickness, so like I can't attack once a unit's been deployed.
Correct. The way you get around summoning sickness is linking pilots.
Linking, understood. Okay, cool. So then from here, I'm gonna pass turn as well because I can't attack on this turn.
Yep. I'm going to resource to level 2, draw a card. I will match your freak and play a Zaku 2.
Perfect. Cool.
And I will pass my turn there.
Nice. We are both freaking. This is awesome. We're gonna stand up our resource, get another resource. We're now level 3, 2 resources, 1 EX. Get to draw.
Right. Yeah, that's how I do it. I refresh, add a new resource, and draw as well.
Fair. We're gonna spend 2. We're gonna play Char Zaku 2. I'm gonna swing at your base. When this guy attacks, he gets a +2 to attack points. So I'm swinging for 3.
Sure. I don't have any blockers, and I don't have any action, so I am going to lose my base.
Perfect. And then I'm going to pass turn to you.
Okay. I'll refresh, resource to level 3, and draw a card. I will start by attacking your Zaku 2 with my Zaku 2. Yours is going to ping me for 1, since it only gains its ability on attack, not defense. And I am going to kill yours.
Perfect. My guy is dead. He goes to the trash.
I am then going to pay 2 at level 3 to play a Fall Mel. It costs 2, but I need to be level 3 to play it. I'm going to add a shield to my hand, and then its effect its deploy effect during my turn is if I deploy it during my turn, I create a 3/1 rested Charzaku 2 token.
Perfect.
And with that, I'll pass to you.
Okay. I will reset, get another resource, draw for turn. And so what's been new with main deck masters? What have you guys been up to?
Gundam content has been blowing up for us. Our first 2 videos are past 5,000 views now that we put out about a month and a half ago. And it's just crazy to see that, especially since I've been editing videos and doing YouTube for about 5 years. Like, seeing numbers like that is something that I dreamed of when I first decided to start doing YouTube. And our videos average around 2,000 views. I think our lowest video right now is at 500 that we put out last week. And having 500 being a low number seems pretty surreal based on just the numbers that I'm used to us getting from BSS and trying to do Alestral's content and stuff like that. So
that's fair.
Gundam has been great. We also just bought a giant boom arm and more lapel mics, so we can do. And Jose bought 4 matching mats of there's a red, a green, a yellow, and a blue with the
cool.
Main Deck Masters logo in the middle of them for us to do 2v2 and free-for-all content. So very soon we'll be having 2v2 and free-for-all content.
Nice. That's something I keep forgetting about this game, is not only is it a single-player 1v1 experience, but there's also going to be the tag, essentially, where you have 2v2 or, essentially, however you want to set it up, with the fact the game has that kind of format is pretty nice. It definitely makes me think that Bandai saw an opportunity with some of their other card games, and they were like, let's do a group setting. But I've also heard the other feedback, which is even getting one person to meet up is a headache sometimes. But, there are families out there that do play the trading card game experience inside of their family situation or their little biosphere friends, and, having more people join in. I'm sure it'll be a lot of fun. I've definitely had a lot of fun with this game so far.
Yeah, I would honestly disagree with that because, look at Commander.
True,
and it's the most popular Magic format, and it requires 4 people to get together, and it's huge. So I don't think that 2v2 or free-for-all is going to be very hard overall to have a group to do.
Fair. All right, Jacob, I get to punch you a little bit now, so I'm going to spend the 3.
Sure.
We're going to drop a Launcher Strike Gundam. This guy is a blocker. He's 3/4. And then to continue my turn, we're going to swing into your Zaku, like you did to mine, with a 3/2. So I'm going to get dropped down to... Oop.
You'll take 1 damage, and my Zaku 2 will die.
And then at that point, I'm going to pass turn.
Okay. I'm going to refresh, resource to level 4, and draw a card.
And then for those listening, obviously, the deck list, I'll get Jacob's deck list from him as well, but deck list will be associated and linked in the bottom in the description. I know on prior videos I've been really bad about doing that, but I will have those deck lists down below, so if you want to check them out.
I will pay 1 for your boy Gun Tank. He's quickly one of my favorite guys. He's going to choose 1 rested enemy unit and deal 1 damage to it. So I will blow up your Charzaku 2 with my Gun Tank.
Cool. He will die.
I will then... I will go ahead and pay 2 for a Gelgoog. So cost 2, level 4, vanilla 4/3, but it does link with a Xeon trait, which is Triassible.
Sure.
And I will
have a Char.
have a Char. I do not.
All right.
I will just pass my turn.
Cool.
Just put dudes on board, pass turn.
I'll get my resources back, get another one, draw for turn. We're gonna... Do we go crazy? Do we go ham? Do we do a bunch of stuff? I don't know. I don't know. That would be cool, but... We could go... So we're gonna spend 4 for my boss monster, Ailstrike Gundam. When deployed, excuse me, I have to pair first. Apologies. I thought that
not
was
when
deployed. That is blocker.
No, he's a blocker.
So
but when he's paired with a level 4 or higher pilot.
So then what we'll do is we'll use the EX resource, which cleanup for this is after the turn passes. This will just go away.
No, after you use it.
Got
so
it.
you rest it, play the card, and then it goes away.
Understood. So we'll pair with Kira, which is what this card calls for, is Kira Yamato. And so the difference here on the linking is you can put any pilot under any unit, but pairing is if it has what it's asking for specifically, right?
No.
Okay.
Pairing is the any pilot under any unit.
Gotcha.
So, like, say this Gelgoog, if I put an Amuro Ray under it, it would be paired. And I would still get Amuro Ray's ability, because Amuro Ray says when it pairs, rest something with 5 or less HP. But I wouldn't gain its link, which link either they have link effects that require certain things, like require it to be linked, like Unicorn Gundams requires it to be linked to gain the ability, or Banager Links requires it to be linked to gain the ability. And Gelgoog here, if I link it with Char Aznable or a Xeon pilot, it gains haste, so it can attack immediately.
Got it. Understood.
So your Kira Yamato is a link to your Ailstrike, so your Ailstrike can attack immediately. And since your Kira Yamato is a level 4 or higher pilot, Ailstrike's ability for being paired with a level 4 or higher pilot will activate, so you can bounce any of my dudes.
Got it. Understood. So tag, remove summoning sickness, do the ability if it asks when paired, and then any pilot, if it doesn't meet the tag requirements, you get the boost from the little stat numbers here because they do get added together, but doesn't give you haste. And if it asks for anything when paired, if you don't meet those conditions, you don't get to proc it.
Swap that for link and pair. So link gives it the haste. Pair just requires a pilot on. Pair abilities just requires a pilot on a dude.
The tag.
Yeah, the tag is the link requirement.
Got it.
Not
Understood.
the pair or pilot.
Understood. Cool. All right, so then from here what I'll do is when paired, which is what just happened, choose one enemy unit with 4 or less HP, return it to the owner's hand. I'm going to select
so
the token.
Any of my guys.
I'll pick the token.
Smart choice.
Because that can't go to hand, and that doesn't help your hand size, and he just goes
gone
away.
forever.
Perfect. All right. At this point, what I will do is I will pass turn.
Yep. Makes sense. Get blockers up and...
Just gotta wait for you to waste
Make
everything.
me help pay myself. That's fine. Still have 5.
So Gundam content's doing good.
It is doing well.
You are doing good. You are a soon-to-be Papa Bear.
Correct.
And
I am. We got a baby on the way.
I bet you're so stoked, dude. It's the coolest thing ever.
It's a little scary, but at the same time, we kind of have the practice already because we are adopted parents.
True.
You know, we have the 2 at home that are my wife's sister's kids that we adopted, so it's not like it's going to be new. It's just this 3rd one is going to be biologically ours.
Gotcha. That makes sense.
So, but yeah, it's exciting, and we are frantically trying to, find a new house for more space and everything like that. But, it's going well. Everything's going well. Life is good.
Good.
I just got to watch 2 of my best friends get married the other weekend. So, and I was like, I was in the wedding. I was part of the wedding party. I was the best man and everything. Like, it's been good. It's been great.
And that was Main Deck Masters Dave, right?
Correct. That was Dave, our
Nice.
boy Dave.
Good stuff, dude.
I will be paying 3 for a Show of Resolve. This is Pot of Greed. It allows me to draw 2 cards from the top of my deck. I am going to, I guess, just put dude on board is the play. I'm going to pay 2 more, and I'm going to play another Gelgoog, and I'm going to pass.
Okay. I will refresh my resources, get a 5th one, draw for turn. I will pay 4 for... Ooh, hold on. No, I will not.
Oh, were you trying to bring out a wing, but you used
You
the
don't,
EX resource?
you don't know what I'm doing. You have no idea what I'm doing. I'm gonna use one to do overflowing affection. We're gonna draw 2, discard 1. 1, 2. That's kind of crazy. We'll discard a wing Gundam. We're gonna drop 3 more resources. And we're gonna bring down another Launcher Strike Gundam. Another blocker. Another one.
Another one.
Alright, so let's see here. So, because I have a lot of blockers, and you have a lot of attackers, I still feel like I'm in a position of authority. So, at this point, I'm going to pass again.
Sounds good.
And this is where you go, Zeeg, you read the board state wrong, you fool! This is where you lose everything.
Go to level 6, draw a card. In fact, I would like to say that you may be in some trouble, my friend, because I'm going to pay 4 at level 6 for Wing Gundam.
Cool, there he is.
He has Breach 5, so if he kills a dude, he deals 5 damage to your base or shield area. And no, that does not mean that it'll kill 5 shields, it's just, it'll ping a shield.
Perfect.
And it currently kills any base. And he can also attack any unit that is active that is level 4 or lower. So I can swing straight into one of your Launcher Strike Gundams.
Perfect.
I will pay 1 to pair it, to link it with Hero Yui.
Awesome.
Hero Yui is a +2/+1, and since it's a linked unit, he becomes a +3/+2. So my Wing Gundam is a 7/7 with haste. And then I will swing Wing Gundam into one of your Launcher Strike Gundams for 7 damage.
Cool.
7 HP.
So one of these guys will die. They're the same, so I'll just, I'll get rid of one of them. And then you'll hit shields for 5. Okay. And then the shield goes away, so I'll just flip this guy over, showing he's not active anymore. And then the extra 2 damage does not carry over to hit a shield. It's just, it hit that thing, it took all the damage, the rest is absorbed in the ethos, and nothing else happens from that.
Correct.
Perfect.
And then on top of that, I will want to do that. That's something that I want to do.
Do you?
Yeah, actually, I will pay 1, and I will pair Amuro Ray with this Gelgoog.
Cool.
He has +2/+1, and I'm going to choose your Launcher Strike Gundam and rest it.
Cool. So he is rested.
I will then swing into your Launcher Strike Gundam for 6/5.
Cool. So this is where I would declare an action or a block, correct?
Correct. You can choose to you block. Block phase comes before action phase, so you can choose whether or not you want to block with Ill Strike, which will kill your Ill Strike, but it will also kill my Gelgoog. Or you can choose not to block, and the attack from Gelgoog to Launcher Strike will start going through, and then you have the choice to whether or not you want to use an action.
Got it. And then he's how big right now?
He is a 6/5.
6'5".
Or I'm sorry, a 6/4.
6'4". Okay. Cool. So I will not declare a block.
Okay.
Okay. So then we'll reveal a shield.
No, I'm attacking your launcher.
Oh, okay.
I'm attacking your boy.
And he doesn't have what you call it on.
Nope, no breach. He's
breach.
just vanilla.
Got
so
it.
I will take 3 damage back. So my Gelgoog has 1 HP.
Cool.
I will then swing 1 from Gun Tank into your shields.
And then I can declare a block.
Correct.
So I will block.
With Ail Strike?
Yep, for Ail Strike, my only unit.
Correct.
All right, so then I'll take 1 damage. So then I'll go down to... Correct. So at this point, do you show the damage you've taken, or just what you drop down to on these dice?
I do. The rulebook says they are damage dice, so I put the numbers on it are the damage the unit's taken. That for me. So this Gelgoog has 3 damage. This Wing Gundam has 3 damage.
Got it. Okay, so I'll do 1 damage then.
Correct.
Got it. Cool.
But it's gonna die because I'm gonna swing at it with Gelgoog.
Got it. Okay. Cool. So nothing else for me.
Unless you have a Hawk of Endymion to bounce my Gelgoog, your Ail Strike dies.
No, we're good.
Okay, so we will trade. And I have nothing left to do, so I will pass to you.
Cool. I will refresh my resources. Get another one.
I have a 6-1 here in Gelgoog and a 7-4 here with Wing Gundam.
Big boys. Big boys. Draw a card. All right. This is not looking too great. But hey, you never know. Could be something. So how big is one of them, you said?
The Gelgoog is a 6-1, and Wing Gundam is a 7-4.
7-4, huh? Got it. Breach is scary. Let's just be real. Breach is real scary. So we'll pay 4, and we'll drop a Wing Gundam.
Mm-hmm.
We'll pay 1, pair it with a hero. I'll match your freak with my freak.
Sure.
This freak.
So Link, that is a Link pair, so it will gain the additional +1/+1, and it has haste.
There we go. Okay. So now what I'll do is, he's so big. He's like an 8-something because he gets the 1/1 and
he's a
gets
7/7. He becomes a 7/7.
Oh, he is. Oh, it's so crazy. Okay, so we'll breach into the Wing Gundam.
All right, so we're gonna trade.
Mm-hmm.
So we will trade, but I will lose my fall mail because of the breach 5, doing
Perfect.
5 damage to it.
And then what I'll do for the last thing is I'll pay 1 for Archangel,
Mm-hmm.
and then when deploy, add a shield to hand. Awesome. And then at that point, I pass turn to you.
Sure.
And all my resources are used, and this is scary.
Fresh. Resource up to level 7 and draw a card. This is not good for you. We'll swing Gelgoog 6 into Archangel.
Okay, it'll die.
I will then pay 2 for Sharzaku 2.
Okay.
And I will pay 1 for Char Azimuth, a link to Sharzaku 2.
Okay.
And then I will swing Char Azimuth is a +1/+1, but since it's a link unit, so it's a +1/+1. When it attacks, it gives +1, so it attacks as a +2/+1.
Got it.
And then since it's a link unit, it gains high maneuver. All your blockers are gone anyway, so it doesn't matter. But your blockers can't block this.
I'm gonna be honest.
Into your shields.
When we start talking about, don't forget, he's +1, he's +2, and then he's also got this other thing that gives him +1.
He swings as a 5.
It gets...
So the idea is Sharzaku 2, he's swinging as a 5/3,
right.
But if you attack into him, he's a 4/3.
Got it. Okay, he's a 4/3. It's just, you know what I mean? Like, it's hard to kind of like add all the stuff up when you're like
There's
attacking.
a lot of small incremental math.
Yeesh. Okay, I got a Char Burst. Add this card to hand.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
I will then say screw it, pay 4 for another Wing Gundam.
Nice. Let's go.
And you're up.
Cool. I will draw a card, refresh my resources.
Because you're in white-green, I don't have to worry about Amuro Ray.
Oh, I don't know about that. I might have forgotten the rules. Just kidding. Alright, I'm going to spend 1 for Overflowing Affection, draw 2,
Gotcha.
discard 1. We're going to discard a Zaku 2. We're going to pay 2 for a Fomel. And then this guy is add 1 shield to your hand. Then if it's your turn, deploy a rested Sharzaku token. Alright, so let's add a shield to hand. Let us do... I think my tokens are in the other box, so you have to forgive me for just a second. Whoopsie.
It's okay, you can cut that out.
No, there's no cuts in this.
Oh no, it was very fast.
It's all raw. All raw. Okay, so how big is everything if I were to swing into it?
Gelgoog is a 6/1, Sharzaku 2 is a 4/3, and Wing Gundam is a 4/5.
4/3 and a 5/5. You don't make any of this easy. You know that?
Nope.
Not at all.
That's not what this deck is meant for.
I see that entirely. We'll pay 2. Drop a Sharzaku. Pay 1. put Char under it.
Mm-hmm.
We got high mobility. We're crazy. We're fast. When attacking, he gets a +1. So technically, I can hit you for 5 with something.
Correct.
But everything is so big, and that is
everything you swing at is going to kill you.
Is going to kill me back. So it's a matter of, and I think this is really interesting with Gundam, the trading card game, just because now I'm in a position of, do I want to trade? Do I want to do something else? I don't know, and that's what's so frustrating. Because if I stay here, I'm gonna get breached, so I have to kind of take that investment. Swinging at the Gelgoog feels weird because it's only got 1 health, and then the only thing we can attack at right now that's exhausted is either the Sharzaku or Gelgoog. So I think I'll trade. I'll take your pilot down with mine. I'm gonna swing at your Sharzaku too.
Sure. So we will trade, and we will both make a rested Sharzaku 2 token.
Perfect. And I'm about to get breached out of my mind.
Correct.
At that point, I pass turn.
All right. We will resource up to level 8.
Oh, you know what? I haven't been hitting the button this whole time.
Oh no.
Hold on a second. Let me boil this down. Have I hit your shields at all?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, I played a fall mail and took a shield.
I'm at
5 shields.
I've been so into learning the game and just talking with you that I'm like, I totally forgot I'm supposed to be hitting these buttons.
You did all this stuff for what?
You know what? I think it's only proper that it's our episode that has like my learning stuff in it. All of it, even this. I was like bragging about it. It'll animate.
It's all uphill from here.
I don't know about that.
Honestly,
I'm not in a position of winning here.
I'm gonna pay 2 to play white base. It's gonna add a shield to my hand. What this can do is I pay 2, and depending on my board state, I make a token. So if I have nothing on the board, I make a 3/3. If I have 1 dude on the board, I make a 2/2. And if I have 2 or more dudes on the board, I make a 1/1.
Cool.
And then I will go ahead and swing into one of your Sharzaku 2 tokens with my Wing Gundam.
Okay.
Taking 3 in the process and breaching 5.
Cool, so this will die.
I will then pay 1 for a gun tank to kill your other token.
Okay, we've got other token gone.
I will swing 3 with my token into your shields.
Okay. Shield shown. Ale Strike.
Ale Strike.
Wondering where he was.
I will pay 3
for
a Show of Resolve.
Okay.
Draw 2.
Yeah, I don't think I'm getting out of this.
No, you're not.
100%. I don't think I'm getting out of this.
Activate white base.
Yeah.
Paying 2 to make a 1/1.
Sure.
And then I'm gonna swing at shields with Gelgoog.
Got it. Char comes to hand.
Don't forget to hit your button.
Oh yeah, yep. Going down. Going down, taking fire.
And you're up, my friend. Good luck.
1 shield left and a dream. Draw. Ooh, maybe. Maybe. It's not over till it's over. I'm sure somebody said that somewhere, but I wouldn't know where they're at today. Alright, let's take a look.
It's okay. Surely there's more than one game in this episode.
Oh, 100%. Well, not in this episode. We'll actually cut it loose, and then we'll actually do another episode where hopefully I can talk more and not learn everything. But we'll see how that goes. All right, let's see if I can bail myself out. I don't have high hopes here. We're gonna. Oh boy, that's a lot of stuff to try and sack. I don't know. All right, oh, this is, woo. I don't think, yeah. We'll pay 2. Gelgoog. We'll pay 1. Char, thanks for that. He gave me that.
Okay.
You gave me that
of
guy.
Course.
Oh, perfect. Thank you so much. We'll pay 4 for Wing Gundam. Now, he only gets haste if this tag is met, correct?
Correct.
Hero Yui.
Correct. You must link him with Hero Yui to give him haste.
Who is your biggest unit on the field right now?
Like,
Like
Attack-wise?
if I'm hitting for 6, which is what this guy swings for.
Mm-hmm.
What
You
am
kill
I?
everything. You kill everything, but Wing and Gelgoog will
Kill me back.
Kill you back.
Ugh, you know
So
what?
you can attack into the token, and it won't kill you back.
I think there's only one proper
But then
way.
I just kill you with Wing.
I think there's only one proper way of going out. We're gonna pay our last resource
Gotcha.
for citizens take a stand.
Hey.
We're gonna give everything +2 attack. We're gonna swing into your Wing 0.
Into Wing Gundam.
We're doing this for fanfare at this point. Yep.
Wing Gundam is destroyed.
Wing Gundam is destroyed.
Wings down.
All right, and then that's all I can do.
Correct.
I'm gonna pass turn to you, and then just watch everything I worked for just slip away.
I will get my stuff, and I'm gonna add insult to injury here.
Okay, I'm ready. Insult me.
I'm gonna pay 1. I'm gonna attach Amuro Ray to this Charzaku 2 token to rest your Wing Gundam.
Oh, okay. Insult to
Because
injury.
Amuro rests something with 5 or less HP,
Yep.
and then I'm gonna swing 5 attack into it to kill it.
Got it. Cool. Then that guy dies. Awesome.
My token dies.
Yep.
I will swing 1 damage into your shields with my gun tank.
I will flip over the card, and it's a Wing Gundam bird mode.
And then I will kill you with a little 1/1 gun tank.
Ah! There goes all my shields. I'm dead! We're at 0. I didn't hit the turn counter. I didn't hit the shield counter until halfway through. I'm excited for the next video because I'll actually pay attention to it.
Growing pains, baby.
All right, Jacob, thank you very much for coming on to Topdeck Tales to kind of walk me through how to do Gundam and just kind of catch up with you a little bit. Can you please give the people a reason to follow you or where they can follow you?
You can follow me and us, because there's like 8 of us, at Main Deck Masters on YouTube, youtube.com/@MainDeckMasters.
Or link in the video description down below.
Or link in the video description. We're on Twitter at Main Deck Masters. I refuse to call it X. You can find me in the Gundam Discord. I am MDM ScrubLorde. Anybody with an MDM tag in front of their handle is one of the MDM crew. We have a Main Deck Masters fake Facebook page where we post our content as well. That's I think that's mostly it.
There you go.
Those places: YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, Discord. You see me. I'm active in basically all of them.
There we go. All right, guys, don't forget to check it out. Again, links for pretty much everything, as well as some other channels I highly recommend, will be down in the video description down below. Jacob, once again, thank you very much for your time, and we will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.